Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Rejecting a man because you have a boyfriend is like rejecting money because you have a job. Take the money. Just take the money. Take the money and keep the job. You could do both.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
What's going on, man? If you seeing me right now, ain't no way these selfish women get on this app and expose their hand. So you telling me if your first job is paying you enough money, right? Doing everything to make sure you're satisfied, and what you gonna do? You want two jobs.
Fuck no, baby!
They have this illusion of options, thinking just because the second one is handing out, giving you great offers, doesn't mean they're gonna upkeep the duty of keeping you happy. By 30, she gonna be looking for a good guy, good man, and be like, one of the good guys went. What happened when you wanted two of them at the same time? He's a villain now. Or he found a woman that appreciates him at the end of the day, makes him happy, reciprocate. Not on that manipulation, trying to get the best of both worlds, want they cake and eat it too. Them same women right there will end up with nothing in life but some cats. And you know what's crazy? I think Petco got a sale right now for some cat litter. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, I went on a date with this guy. I had to pick him up because he said his son had his Grand Wagoneer. I picked him up downtown Royal Oak. We went to a nice restaurant. Vibes was good. He looking for his phone. He think he left his phone in my car. Do I mind giving him my keys so he can go to my car and get his phone? No problem. I gave him the keys. He was gone for like 10, 15 minutes and he stole my car.
Damn!
This where my car was parked at. Now I gotta call the police. How I'ma get home?
Wait a minute. You don't even know this man, bro. Let me see a comment. He said, wait, you had to pay for dinner and he stole your car? I don't even think they ate. So you too calm. He ain't stole it. He said, are you reading stories? This can't be real. She said, the way y'all immediately went to blame her, no one has the right to steal your car regardless if you picked them up or leave the keys in ignition with the door open. I hope you get your ride back. I'll be mad. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna be mad.
Y'all, this part two where he stole my car. I made a police report. I had to catch an Uber to one of my family. It's thunderstorming real bad here in Detroit. And I had to go to one of my family member house and get a spare key. I'm home now. I went over his house with the police. He wasn't there. So I'm back home because it's raining real bad. But at this point, I'm doing street justice. I done called my cousins and then we going back over there tonight.
Damn!
I'm going back there over there tonight. Is crazy. She said, girl, I thought you was playing. OMG. She said he probably don't live where you picked him up at. That's facts. Who he is, post his picture. Ain't no freaking way a good man, a stabilized man that got his own car, his own ish together, if he ain't even have a ride, right? Picking him up, okay, cool. Something telling me she ain't pick you know who type of guy. She didn't pick the nice guy, the good guy, the gentleman. I'm thinking she picked the Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what I'm thinking. Cause ain't no way you finna have me on it. It don't make sense. It does not make sense. You got my name, my number. You got all this stuff to tie me to the crime. Tells me you're dealing with somebody that don't even think like that's an intelligent thing to do. Let's not act like these women pick the right guy, choose the right character. She probably based off a guy he looked, you know, hood appropriate. They don't like the nice guy.
Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break y'all heart. You don't want the good guys, the simps. The guys that stay in the house and won't cheat on you. You don't want him. He's too boring.
She chose the guy that don't look like a gentleman. A guy that probably don't have a great job. He was what they call a pharmaceutical, on the streets, a drug dealer.
I got my car back. I went back over there with the police and some of my family members. I had a spare key. So I took my car. He didn't answer the door or he wasn't there. And for y'all who downing me, whatever, I'm dating. I'm a serial dater. I date a guy. He don't act right, move on. I meet another guy, date him, move on. If it ain't working. That's how I move. Period. Don't get mad at me because y'all the type of women that see red flags, keep dating them. See red flags, move them in your house. See a red flag, have a baby by them. See a red flag, then marry him.
I like the last part. I understand that. If something not adding up, subtract yourself. I understand that. But it's just about the character you're picking. You're a serial dater. Maybe just slow it down and get to know somebody before, you know, going on a freaking date so you can steal your car. Come on now. Glad you got it back. You know, of course, I'm glad she did get it back. Get you a key fob, change he might have, put a air tag in your car. Good. Happy for you. You got your car back. Be safe out there. So, I'm just looking, right? She got another dating story. Ain't no way. She wouldn't lie about being a serial dater.
I've been talking to this guy for 2 weeks. He asked me out on a date. I'm here. I've been here for about 20 minutes. He haven't showed up yet. This where I'm at. I think he stood me up, but I'm about to order my food and we gonna see if he show up. He still ain't showed up. I got dressed, got my hair done, got my makeup done. Still, he haven't showed up. So my food here, he still ain't showed up. It's like 35 minutes. So he never showed up. Food was good.
That was the first time getting stood up. Let me see the comment for that. Rejection is God protection. She like, you look beautiful. I will block him and thank God for his. I just want to know. 35 minutes away, nah, that's a fault. I'm blocking. I don't care if somebody ever just flake and no ghost, like a no call, no show type of thing. If you can't do that at your job, don't do that with me.
I ain't never left. You ain't never left.
Hey, so the guy that stood me up is one of my close friends' cousins. She hooked me up with him. Now, I blocked him. He called me from a blocked number. I answered it, heard his voice, I hung up. So a couple of days after that, she called me and she asked me how was the date. I said he stood me up. She said why. I said I don't know. He called me. I heard his voice. He called me blocked. I heard his voice. I hung up. She said, oh, okay. A couple of days after that, she called me and she said he got a gift for me. Come over my house and come and get it. I said, okay. Came over her house when he got the gift. Guess what the gift was, y'all? I'm going to show y'all. Wait. It's a puppy.
Oh, wow.
It's a Yorkie, y'all. Within the 2 weeks we was talking, I was telling him how bad I wanted a Yorkie, but I didn't want to spend $45,000 on one. Okay. So I went over there and I got the.
I'm not spending no 4 bands, 5 bands on no dog. Y'all, bruh. What? That's crazy.
Okay. So I went over there and I got the gift, and she asked me like, you forgive him? I said, yeah, I forgive him. So a couple of days after that, she had called me and she was like, I thought you said you forgave my cousin. I said I did. She's like, well, he called me and he had said that you still got him on block. I was like, I do. Just because I forgave him don't mean I still want to mess with him. I said, so why did he tell you that he stood me up? She was like, I asked him. She was like, he brushed it off. He didn't say. Okay, so we know it's some BS. There's nothing wrong with him. Okay? So she was like, well, if you didn't want to mess with him no more, why you take the dog? And I said, because you said come over, he got a gift for me because he stood me up. That's what's the gift for. So she like, well, I think you shady for taking a dog if you ain't gonna mess back with my cousin, if you ain't gonna kick it with him. I'm like, what? I was like, so that's the way you feel, or he called you and told you this, like he wanted the dog back or something? She was like, nah, he didn't say nothing, just what I think and how I feel. I said, okay, well, you can feel however you want to feel, but he ain't said nothing. It's a gift. And she was like, well, you shady as fuck. She like, you shady as hell. You shady as hell. I was like, well, I ain't shady. She was like, matter of fact, because I put a deposit down because we supposed to be going to Miami next month for her birthday. She was like, I don't even want you going on my trip with me for my birthday. She was like, I'm gonna cash out you your money back, your deposit back. I said, okay, whatever. And I'm like, we about to fall out over something that don't got nothing to do with you. Something that he ain't even said that he wanted the dog back. Like, am I wrong for taking the dog? Because, like, what y'all think about this? Like, I don't feel like I'm shady. I don't feel like I'm wrong. He ain't asked for it back. He ain't said nothing. So why do you got a problem with it? So,
I mean, to some degree, you have to know you was under the impression of forgiving him and talking to him because he gave you the gift. I need this type of delusion. You know what I'm saying? This type of missing the point. Like, yeah, like imagine a girl flaking on a date with you. Oh, I gave you some money for your haircut. All right, thank you. And never talk to her ever again. wait, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that type of illusion in my life that I need to move with. They leave that friendship right where it's at. She said, first of all, she called you, he had a gift for you, you went and you picked it up. That doesn't mean you're obligated to continue to see him. You see what I mean? I need this type of delusion. Because this is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Y'all, why did I go to the gym for the Stairmasters? There's 2 of them. The boys were on them. The boys. The men. Look like they've been on there for an hour. Legs was tired, leaning over. I want to know what you're working for. Now I'm outside, sweaty, in the heat, where the men should be. You took the Stairmasters.
Got me messed up. You think I'm finna pay my money and not use whatever equipment they say I can use? Before the gym became trendy for women and before it became just another place for you to show up half naked, ooh, men have used and utilized every machine in that gym. She said, girl, bye, laugh a little. Nah, because I think I was on the Stairmaster a couple times. She said, dang, we can't even do cardio in the gym. Where's the guy with the list? She talking about what list? Man, that's facts, bro. A man can't even use the Stairmaster to get some cardio in or just to finalize his leg day. After them legs, yeah, you got to get a little mobility in. Bro, think about that. He talking about what list? The list of women coming online saying if you got sprinkles on your ice cream, oh, you sassy.
What?
Oh, you must be TOS. If you don't know what TOS mean, just know you homo, you know, the second meaning. Say it was a girl that I remember off the top of my head, a girl was like, why you drinking with a straw? Why you getting a martini? Why you getting a margarita? Why you not drinking a beer? Like, it's like the list goes on and on of a man was on the swing and he was dangling his feet, or a guy that was swimming. Bro, if you don't know what the list is, bro, oh my God, bro. Me just putting my hand like this, I don't like a guy when he touches his face. Damn! Swear to God, I remember I was talking to a shorty, I think maybe like a year ago, right? Shorty told me, why you got a skincare? Ain't that for women? Because that's too feminine. You sassy.
What?
I said, bro, I'm sassy because I got a skincare. I don't want dirty skin and bumps and all that. She's like, yeah, because I ain't ever met a guy that was like high maintenance or something like that. I'm like, bro, what? And I just blocked her. I swear to God. She texted me off her Gmail. She texted me off her, I don't even know how she turned off her iMessage or whatever. She must have had an iPad or something. Text me off her Gmail. Oh, not you blocking me. I swear to God on everything I love, bro. Hey, man, I'm Jay. Man, let me know y'all guys think in the comments. You ever called sassy before? If y'all did, man, let me hear it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I appreciate you. I'm gone.